Alright everyone, so today we're going to be checking out the game I've been working on for quite some time, Colt's Killer. This is still a work in progress game, this is a work in progress name, the name might change, but the basic story and stuff that you see here is what I'm thinking about as far as how the game's going to be and stuff. So we got this cool little title section, kind of shows off the enemies and stuff. And yeah, let's get into it. But before we do that, we got settings. You can turn the attack indicators on or off. I'm gonna leave them on for now. And then let's start this baddie up, yo. Boing. All right. Why do you attack these villagers, cretin? The island is under the rule of the Azari Empire. You cannot stop us. One more step and your friend gets it. Oh. You have the power of fire, but you lack the skills to use it. Who are you? What do you know of my power? You must travel back to Kayatsu. There you will meet Injiro, who will guide you. So that part hasn't been implemented as far as like in the gameplay yet, but you can meet Injiro in the game. I'm not going to spoil who it is. Well, I might. I don't know. Sometimes I forget what I say, but yeah. But he is in this map. So we got the basic combat, punch, uppercut. You can save these villagers. When you save villagers, they give you more health. And you can have bonus health, like you can see up there. See how the Cairo is getting up to the O? That means that that's extra bonus health, and you can fill it all the way up to the second level. And you can talk to the villagers, and they're kind of goofy, I don't know. Yeah, so when you beat up enemies and they're by themselves, they'll play that little camera animation. I've added little ledge grabbing systems, so you can climb ledges like that. You can fly kick like that across gaps, which is pretty cool. And then if you want to stop yourself, you can do that to slow yourself down, which is cool. If you press control, you can throw people like that. And yeah, so that's pretty cool. And these are kind of the basic jobbers. So they're not much trouble. And you see that orange bar that's filling up? When that orange bar gets all the way full, that's when you can unleash your super flame attack, which basically just melts enemies away. Alright, let's see if I can get up here. Alright, get rid of that guy. Alright, and then so across the map there's a lot of villagers captured. Some are easier to find than others. Some you have to kind of play with the mechanics to get to where you want to. And so you can save them, and then they'll tell you stuff. Yep, they're pretty cool. Alright, here we go. We got the Blades robot. He does this little spinning move like that. So if you're wondering what the color means, the red means it's a ranged attack, yellow means you can't throw the enemy out of the attack, and blue, or no, that's not, sorry, yellow means it's a heavy attack, and blue means it's a normal attack. So this little shirtless guy, he just got cut in half, but he's like a little martial arts expert, and so he'll use kind of some of the same moves as the player, like the little kick like that, and some other stuff. So he can be a pain in the ass because he'll try to stun lock you, and the only way to get out of this stun lock is to throw him when he's attacking you. So you can use the throw as a counter for a lot of moves. Obviously you can't use it on the robot because he's a big ass dude, but yeah. Alright, nice. And that little flame meter has just powered up. So let's melt these guys over here. I didn't get all of them, but yeah, they got melted, so that's cool. So I've added a lot more environmental details, so let's go to a new place I've not shown you guys before. So in these trees, you'll notice that there's hanging corpses. Some of them are even of soldiers who've betrayed, the government and all that. And then most of them are villagers and stuff. Let's see. Here's a little group of guys. These are a little more kung fu guys. I think I also showed this part on video before, but it's okay. You can see these guys. Alright, and they just got split up. That's what you get for hanging up my homies. Alright, so we come over here and we got... Alright, here we got some new areas. We got these little warehouse areas. That guy got stuck in the door. Alright. And here's a new enemy type. Oh yeah, the green guys can shoot their guns sometimes. So watch out for the little normal green dudes, because sometimes they'll throw out guns too. Alright, so this red guy right here, he's the axe guy. He's kind of neat in that he won't really fall over, unlike these other enemies. So he's kind of like a big beefy enemy, and then also he's got this big axe attack, which can actually hurt the other enemies. Hold on. Like that. But he still dies like all the other people, so yeah, so that's pretty cool. And then there's a couple of ways to get up this to the top of this thing, so I'll have to show you guys a couple. Let me interrupt. Oh shit, this little meeting over here. And then you can climb up ladders like same way you climb up ledges, except for ladders will let you keep climbing up. And I think I might have to add a full-on animation for them later, but for now that's what they are. Alright, here's another little robot over here. Now the cool thing is that you can use the flame attack and they kind of decimate the robot. So yeah, that way you don't have to have a full-on robot battle if you have a flame saved up, which is pretty cool. And you'll notice that the flame didn't go all the way back down. That's because I've been still building it up, a second one, even though I had the first one ready. So you can build up as many as you need, which is pretty cool, until you like leave the level. So a little strategy for you guys. So you can see the top of the warehouse there, but that's not our goal yet. We're gonna come up here, and if we come up here, you notice there's a little computer. If we punch this computer, then the whole thing starts going off. And if we leave, then all the guys get blown up, which is awesome. What's this guy doing? There's also water in the game. I haven't added any swimming animations yet, but they are on my to-do list. You can look underwater though, so there's that. Now if we come over here, also if you guys are curious, I did all the voice acting in this game. So all the little grunts and groans and noises, that was me. And the little catch 'em noises. Get rid of these guys. Shit. Alright, hold up. You guys just sit right there. I'm coming to kick your asses. Alright. Yeah. Boom shakalaka. So there's a lot of secret areas kinda in the game. So like this room, the only way you can get in is through this little portal right here. So that's like a little trick for you guys. And then some other stuff. So like over here, like this little tricky area to get to. So you're like, how would you get over here? Well, there's a couple secret ways, but you can't get in there normally if you go inside. You know, there's not really a way to get up. You can try getting up via the shelves, but it won't really work. So you gotta find a different, better way. So I'll show you guys, I guess, because I'm nice. I'm gonna flame this robot in the ass. Alright. So if you guys come up here, and then, let's see, how am I gonna do this? We can just go around. Alright, if we come up here. Shit. If we come up here, like that, and then use that window to help boost you up. And you can get here, kill this guy, and then you can come over here and save this villager like that. So there's a little bit of interesting puzzle, almost puzzle sort of things in here that you have to try to figure out, which are kind of cool. Let's see. And then, oh yeah, there is a second tower over here. And there's a, hold on, oh yeah, let me show the underground sections. Okay, those are pretty cool. These guys are gonna chase me. Alright, there's gonna be a whole bunch of them. What the hell is going on? This is a playthrough. That's what's going on. Alright. Frick these guys up. Obviously, I'm the developer, so I've getting kind of used to how the game plays. So, but there's gonna be a couple of different like cheat levels, or power levels. So when the player starts out, they're not gonna have all these super cool flame attacks. But when they get better, then they'll unlock them, and then as they level up more and more, unlock new abilities and stuff, their punches will send the enemies farther and farther back. So when you punch it, instead of going backwards a little bit, they'll be going like flying across the map, like doing cartwheels in the air kind of stuff. So that'll be pretty cool when that whole system unlocks. And there's a lot of guys. Alright. I'm just gonna ignore these guys. I'm gonna go through here. Hope they don't shoot me. Alright, so here's the robot. Oh yeah, when the robot attacks, he also hurts the normal guys as well. Yeah, watch the robot. He's kind of tricky. Alright, he's ready to kill me. I think I'm just gonna flame him. That's what happens when you flame these guys. It's awesome. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna come through here. Here's a secret portal area over here. Alright, looks like these guys are ready for me. Let me get rid of this big gun guy first. So even though these little green dudes have guns, the machine gun, oh shit. And I was talking too much. I got murdered.
Your death was not for nothing, Cairo. It was quite amusing.
Yeah. This guy, his name's Dr. Jenzai. He's a real booty. I did all his voice lines too. He's got a whole story, but I'm not gonna cover it here. But yeah. Alright, let's see. I think that's most of the game. Oh, yeah, I can show you some stuff over here. If we get up here, you can destroy this tower up here. I'll just do that. And then, we'll end the video. And then, if this... I'm thinking about posting a demo of this early for free for you guys to try out. And I want you guys to I want you guys to tell me how you think of the game, if you think it's fun and stuff, and all that jazz, yo. Also, I didn't mention this, but I massively improved the lighting and stuff in the scene. So it's got like a real dramatic sky and stuff. So it all looks really neat. Alright, these guys are coming after me. Alright. Punch him in the leg. Alright, he falls down the mountain. Awesome. Oh yeah, that's the cool thing, is that if you're in high places, you can knock enemies off high distances, and then you don't have to worry about them for a while. Like that. So that dude's, he's freaking out because he can't kill me now. Alright. Alright, we come up here now. Whoa, oh shit. Alright. And that was a crazy zoom in right there. Alright, I hope you guys like the game, Colt Killer. If you got any feedback, suggestions, anything, or if you really just want to try the game, I'll probably, I might post a link to it if this video gets, you know, enough views and stuff. So yeah, make sure you guys share it and everything, like and subscribe, and then if you do that, you too can be the hero of Kagatsu and murder all these freaking dudes who have taken over. And until next time, yeah, baby.